videos get no views, or stuff similar to that. I've noticed that someone I used to watch videos from has been repeatedly complaining that all their so-called hard work they put into their videos goes to waste, because apparently no one watches them. And this isn't the first instance I've spotted them complaining about this either. Now, I'm not going to call this person out, I don't hate them, nor is this video meant to be targeted at them, as they're certainly not the only YouTuber to do this. It just really frustrates me when I see people complaining about their view counts to an extent where they even change the type of videos they're making solely just to bump up those numbers. So that's why I feel like I really need to discuss this topic and hopefully stop any of you guys from doing the same. Firstly, what's classed as no views? Well, if we take the literal meaning, that would be 0, which the person I was referring to earlier is getting way above. Now, in a less literal sense, it will obviously vary from channel to channel, depending on how many subscribers they have, how many views on average their videos get, which they may compare to what they used to get in the past, and how many views they feel entitled to. Whilst I personally try not to focus on my analytics too much, some people really do care, and that's fine. It could be a great source of motivation. It's also relatively important to keep an eye on if YouTube is your primary source of income. The bit that makes this frustrating for me is when the people complaining their videos get no views put in what seems to me like not much effort at all. Is it really fair for people to complain that their videos get no views when someone that puts in more work may get even less? I'm not trying to toot my own horn here when I say some of the better series on my channel, goal plays and stuff to do in, for example, take me anywhere from 5 to 10 hours to create. That's everything from gathering ideas or writing scripts to recording and editing. Just keep in mind that those numbers don't include rendering or upload times as their background processes. You don't have to be staring at the bloody progress bar in Sony Vegas for 2 hours, so it's not fair to add that on top. Even still, I know there are content creators out there that put in 10, 20, 30 hours into each and every video. And whilst they're quite literally insane for spending that much time on one piece of content, it makes my measly 5 hours seem like nothing. Hence why I'd feel bad complaining when they're clearly putting in much more effort. Another reason why I hate people complaining about getting less views than they expected is that there are many channels that would love to be in that person's shoes. There was a particular phrase that came to mind when I was thinking about creating this video, and that's "there's always someone worse off than you." You shouldn't complain about gaining only X amount of subscribers or your videos only getting X amount of views, as there are most likely loads of smaller channels out there struggling to get even half the viewership you're getting. So please just take that fact into consideration before crying out about it. I've said this before and I'll say it again and again and again. Stop making videos solely for views. That's no fun. YouTube's a great place to share content on whatever you're passionate about. Video games, technology, music, TV shows, films, art, cooking, sitting and smiling in front of a camera for 4 hours at a what the fuck? Even just the passion for creating videos. It's a lot of fun when you're doing it for fun. As soon as you start putting all your efforts into just boosting up those numbers, it becomes pointless. Do you know how few people are actually lucky enough to do YouTube as a full-time job? Because as a percentage, it ain't all that many. And it's becoming harder and harder to reach that point due to there just being so many videos uploaded. Too much, in fact. With only a very limited number of hours in the day for people to watch them, you really shouldn't expect to get anything out of YouTube, apart from the satisfaction you get from doing what you love, making content and sharing that passion with others of similar interests. Don't go down the road of changing your content based on viewership. Make stuff because you enjoy making it, not because it gets you more e-fame. You'll be a lot happier that way. Finally, I just want to say, YouTube takes time, and a lot of bloody effort, for most people anyway. So by labeling a video that's been up for only 2 hours as getting no views and then deleting it, which the person I was referring to earlier actually did by the way, yeah, that fucking pissed me right off. Like what? That's nowhere near enough time to confirm if a video was a failure or a success. I've personally had videos that got less than average views in the first month, and are now some of the most popular videos on my channel. YouTube's a worldwide platform, meaning when you upload a video, not everyone is going to be available to see it straight away. People will be at work, or asleep, or in hell, aka places with no internet access. Plus, different topics or content rise and fall in popularity all the time. Give your video a chance to swim in the cesspit that is YouTube, before assuming it's just going to sink to the bottom with the rest of the shit. I'll see you guys next time.